Hi everybody, my name's Wednesday and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be investigating Aritzia. Keep in mind, everything in this video is alleged, my own opinion. Please don't sue me, Aritzia. I am so poor. On to the video. Aritzia is a Canadian clothing company targeted towards young women. The company was founded in Vancouver, British Columbia by Brian Hill in 1984. This is already giving me Brandy Melville vibes. The first Aritzia store opened in 1984 in the shopping mall Oak Ridge Centre. Aritzia sells its own in-house fashion brands like Wilfred, TNA, and Babaton, while also carrying other clothing brands like Herschel, Levi's, and Rag & Bone. As of 2024, I'd say Aritzia is well known for having no mirror in any of their fitting rooms and extremely rude staff. Hence why I've been putting off making this video. After doing my research, the scandals go a little bit deeper than that. So I wanted to start with talking about the quality of Aritzia garments. There have been a lot of reports, especially the ribbed items. They do pill, falling apart, that kind of thing. And for the price that they're at, they're not really matching the quality exactly. And then there's the quality issue with the sizing. So there's about a few years back where I have bought a pair of pants, probably like size 4. And when I go to buy a size 4 now, they're just a lot smaller than my other pants, like drastically. Like the sizing chart has shrunken for them in the past few years. There have also been quite a few videos on TikTok and on other social media platforms about what's going on with Aritzia sizing. We're not going crazy. It is actually happening, unfortunately. Other topic that did come out a lot is treatment of workers. From my understanding, a lot of Aritzia workers are judged based on appearance, which you're on the sales floor, some companies do judge that way, unfortunately. This can lead to cut hours without any notice, which can leave people in really financially hard situations. Aritzia employees are also only paid like minimum wage, maybe a little bit more, and they don't make commission, so it's just not a living wage. We will also touch on employee treatment later in the video when we interview an ex-employee. Another controversy that has recently come up is Aritzia stealing ideas from local designers, other designers, and artists for their window displays or designs. There was one controversy recently in regards to an artist who makes these really cool statues. One of them in particular is like a squiggly pink statue that you can see in the Aritzia window here. The artist had previously worked with Aritzia but never worked with them on this. So he believes his design was stolen. I'm not too sure the verdict of that. Our final controversy that we're just going to briefly touch on is treatment of customers, being rude to customers, that kind of thing. There have been multiple reports of customers being ignored, customers fat-shamed, stuff like that can be very unwelcoming to anyone who's going shopping for clothing. I personally, in my recent visit to Aritzia, didn't experience that. Yes, we'll get into exactly what happened. And I've heard reports recently that staff have been more than helpful. But this is a common topic on social media. Okay, before we go into the store, let's take a look at Aritzia's website. Just me observing what I'm seeing. It's a lot of natural hair color, neutral tones, matching sets. I guess kind of like that clean girl vibe that was popular last year, I guess. The clothing doesn't look like it's very good quality either, honestly. Especially for its prices. It's weird. It's really weird. It's definitely like Vancouver core. Okay, so I'm fresh off of work. I'm looking very professional. We're gonna go into Aritzia. I'm prepared to be body shamed because I don't shop there because I am a bigger girl. I have a feeling that they're gonna ignore me, but let's go. So I'm gonna do a voiceover here while I'm in the store because they have really loud Britney Spears playing. The store is really clean. I felt no judgment from anyone in there. The vibe has changed from when I used to shop at Aritzia, probably back in 2019. Back in 2019, it was more of like a business casual kind of deal. So lots of pantsuits. They still have that, but a lot of it has shifted over to loungewear after the whole thing that happened in healthcare recently. That whole shift has been made. A lot of people are leaning more towards loungewear, matching sets, that kind of thing. Comfort is key. One thing I will note, there were a group of young girls complaining about their hours being cut without any warning, and they're struggling. So I honestly do believe, after hearing these employees talk about this, I do believe this theory to be true. No one did help me when I was in the store, which, whatever, I don't like it when people help me out anyways. No one said hi to me, no one helped. Honestly, I don't even know if I could have gone to the change rooms because no one would help me, but honestly, I love that kind of shopping though. That's my vibe. Overall, the experience was much better than in the past. Yeah. Aritzia is Aritzia at this point. So I'm gonna let you pause to read my interviewee's text here. This is her experience working in the warehouse around 2016 for Aritzia. So my friend didn't experience any racism. They had a mix of people working at the warehouse, but probably because it's a warehouse. She's sure it's different at their stores, and they definitely hire people based on their looks and backgrounds for their storefronts. She does recall a manager saying if they did want to request more hours, they'd have to give it their all and be better performers, which is quite wild. She was making about $15 an hour back then, and I think the minimum wage was $10, which is actually pretty good for a warehouse worker, in my opinion, back then. But the stuff that they have to do, I don't know if you've seen those warehouses, they're pretty insane. They're kind of like mazes. So I'll let you guys be the judge of that. And on to our conclusion. Okay, so in conclusion, in my opinion, I do believe a lot of these topics to be true. But that's how Aritzia chooses to run their company, and that's their choice, and it's my choice to not shop there. I personally prefer a lot of local brands. I love going to craft fairs and seeing local makers, especially for clothing. Local designers have such brilliant ideas, but that's my own opinion. Leave your ideas and opinions below, and I can't wait to read them. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'll see you guys next time.